Gay. Lesbian. Okay, fruit snack pack, we got a lot going on today. We gotta finalize our marriage. We have to go to the store for a couple arts and crafts, a doctor's appointment as well. We are jam-packed because Lovey also has to get to work by 2:30 and it is 9:42. Basically 10, and that's when our appointment is. So we're gonna get this day started. Just finished with the courthouse. We couldn't record inside, but we have our Lexus. We are gonna go later today at 5 to get legally married, and right now we're on our way to the doctor's appointment, and we're cutting it close. We're gonna meet. Okay, fruit snack pack. Just let the doctor's office approve that I'm not crazy for the government. Hopefully the lady didn't think I was crazy. And now we are on our way to the store to go get our arts and crafts. So stay tuned to see what we do, because I guarantee you've never seen it before. How are you feeling, love?
I feel good. I'm excited. Our craft is gonna be really fun. I can't wait for y'all to see.
That's my chauffeur. That's my Uber over there.
Look at our matching sweaters. They say I heard my wife.
Yes. Gay. Well, Lovey lost her debit card, so we have to drive back to the doctor, and we found it in the parking lot. But now we went to one store. We have a couple more to go if we'll make it today. But yes, we will go from there. Lovey's calling her job right now. Keep you guys updated. So we're done for the day. Hey fruit snack pack, it is the next morning. A lot happened yesterday. I ran out of storage and I ended up way too tired. So we did end up calling it a night, but we are officially married. Yay! And we have all that taken care of. So although she's been my wifey since the first time we met, we are officially wifeys. But I'm gonna take you along to show you what I'm gonna do today as a normal day where Lovey's at work and I'm at home. I am recovering today, so it's gonna be a lot. Okay, so I have smoked a little bit. It is time to feed my wonderful children. We used to feed them as early as 7, but just to their own personal schedule, it's more like 10 o'clock now, so I'm gonna feed them. Okay, so it's time to make the babies their breakfast. Today they're gonna have some eggs. We have 5, but if you're my landlord, we have 3. But, so we're gonna make them eggs. They'll have a little bit of kibble. They'll probably have 3 or 4 each. We'll see. But I'm gonna hop on that. We typically buy the 60 pack of eggs. We do eat eggs like as a family, but it's mainly for the adults. They love their eggs. They love their eggs. They love them so much.
My phone ran out of storage again, so I'm recording on my computer, but I decided to make the babies 3 eggs each with a little bit of broth. I do typically only use a little bit of oil in that pan, but here I am just stirring that up for them on some low-medium heat.
I should text Lovey. I'm hilarious.
Now at this point, I'm just finishing up for them. It is feeling like it's taking forever, but finally we are done.
So after the eggs are made, they do have to cool off because they are too hot for my baby Cito's mouse. So I'm gonna pop them in the fridge and then we'll get them in their bowls because I know that the babies are ready to eat. Now that the eggs have cooled down, I can mix it. This is our dog specific pork, but mix it together and feed them because they are getting impatient, especially our baby boy Fritz. I don't know if you can hear him in the background, but he's like whining. Just on his egg days, he wants his food. Okay.
good and mixed. So I'm gonna get, they have their kibble, their eggs, gonna get everybody fed, and then we'll move on. So the babies have finished eating. I am back in the gardening room. I am freezing. It's like 67 degrees. I'm cold. I'm always cold nowadays. There's a lot that needs to be done around the house, and honestly it just kind of sucks that I can't do any of it because of my body. I'm exhausted from yesterday. My shoulders are locked up. My knees are about to start locking up. I can feel it. I'm always cold. I'm always tired, and it sucks. My wife does so much for us, works 2 jobs, and I can barely do a single task. You know, it's all I can do to keep up with, you know, the dog's routine, because that's something that just has to be done. I have to let them out. I have to make sure that they get enrichment and that they eat, and, you know, all just the things that comes with owning dogs. And I have, you know, I have a lot of them, and I had them before I got sick, and that's just something that's not a negotiable. So I'm just tired, and some days it just weighs on me a bit more heavy than others. Like, there's a lot that needs to be done around the house. I need to do laundry. I need to clean this gardening room, straighten up. I need to clean our room. Couldn't hurt to do a sweep, you know, just basic things that I want to do, and I just can't. And it just sucks. I can't even shower right now because my arms are locked. They hurt. And every single time I move them, it feels like I'm grinding gears. So it just sucks sometimes, but we have this gardening room because gardening helps me quite significantly. So it helps. Definitely doesn't get me back to 100%. I say it gets me to like 20, but hey, it's better than when I'm not. At least the pain isn't so like overbearing. Without gardening, I can't talk. I can't do much. But yeah, that is. So for the rest of today, I am probably just gonna relax, garden, rest. It is still early in the day. I have a lot of hours left, so maybe I want to try to get like a load of laundry at least started, something like that. But yeah, that's my day.
I rested up for a little bit. I am feeling a little bit better, and I went into our gardening room. So now I'm just waiting for Libby to get home. I'm going to continue to rest, and we're probably going to start our art project today, depending on how I feel and how she feels. She did just work all day, but I will keep you guys posted, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Hello, Snack Pack. Hello, Snack Pack. We are finally able to do our arts and crafts project. So we decided to
Making window glass, basically. We printed off just some pictures to trace. This is one of my favorite movies.
I chose what are these called? Balloon. I forgot. A balloon animal. Just because it's cutesy. We got some glass. What we're gonna do is take some of this black glass plate, trace the outline, and then once we're ready, we're gonna mix some glue and food coloring to get the stained glass look.
And we're gonna do a bunch of these on one of our walls. And they're all just gonna be random things that we like.
Yes, we're gonna build a collection, but we're starting with these. These are our first ones, so
Practice.
yes.
But I also want it to turn out good because it's my favorite one that I'll be doing, I'm sure.
Yes. So we're gonna get started because we got lots to do. I don't know. Love, where's the PlayStation?
I don't know. Right there in front of Robin's phone.
Oh my god, I'm blonde.
It was literally right there. As soon as I looked that way,
Thank you.
just for reference, I'm blind. This girl over here is. We're gonna put on some TV while we do this. If we have some conversation, we'll pause it, but we're gonna watch it for sight.
Is anybody else watching it? Because we are low-key invested in this season, but we won't do any spoilers, but we're judging some people.
Definitely.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Enjoy this montage.
robots to the rescue. I'm gonna unplug my paint with a screw, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. Ready, so shoot.
First, you gotta tell me about your dream.
Oh.
Oh my god, I knew I was gonna do something like that. Okay, so I do have to preface this that I will have to mention my ex. Nothing specific. No, but I swear not in like a whole, like I swear it will make sense. I swear. Now it's been the whole day, so I gotta recollect the details. But so, and I thought this was real. So I didn't know that this was a dream until I woke up, and I was confused as shit. And I was like, oh. Like, Are you glad?
Yes, I was having panic attacks in my dream. Okay. Anyway, so you know how yesterday we got some new the gardening supplies that we got. One of the strains I haven't tried before, and like we mixed it together. And I don't know if it's because we went we smoked and then went right to sleep. But I feel like I was tweaking a little bit. But
last night,
just a little bit.
Or in your dream, or like real life.
Like I was like. I just got super high yesterday, like pretty fast, and then in my dream. So now we're in dream. So I was high, went to sleep, and I'm saying like I don't know, this is why my dream is so crazy because you smoke before you go to bed. But anyway, so in my dream, I'm tweaking off this weed. Like I'm bugging, like I'm
sure it was weed?
I'm acting crazy. Yeah, like for some reason, like this mixture, like I'm tweaking, I'm going crazy, I'm being aggressive. Like there's just so much going on. Like I'm not being nice. Like so much is happening.
Okay.
And so you're like crying, and I'm just like so much is happening. And so
why am I crying? You're like telling.
Well, I guess I was just acting crazy. Like I guess I was tweaking. Like I guess I was like, yeah, like you were like, I guess I was going crazy. Like I was like tweaking, like how like somebody would off of like a hard substance. Like I was tweaking. I was like, so yeah, you were worried and concerned and all these things. And so then, like apparently.
Pause. I have to go get the pizza.
But so like, I think I'm done with this one. So cute. I don't know if you can see it, but so apparently that was happening. And so where I started, I think, I don't know, like gaining consciousness, or maybe like started, was that lucid dreaming maybe, is this one. Because I feel like this is when I like gained consciousness in my dream. Is like, I remember being in the kitchen and you were just crying and da-da-da-da-da. And you looked at me like, you still had tears in your eyes, and you looked at me so hopeful, and you were like, I called your ex and they're here to talk to you. And I looked at you like, what? I was like, what? And all of a sudden, grandma appeared, mom appeared, and they're like, yeah. And everybody's like acting like this is normal. And I'm like, what? I'm like, love, you did what? And I was like, there were so many things going in my head. I was like, how did you get their information? I don't even have their information. I was like, how did that? Why? Like, I was scared. I was like, oh my god, like I was having a panic attack. I was like, no, like I was terrified. I was like, no, why does this person know where we live? Like I was like, no. And you were like, no, like you were like, they're here to talk to you. Like you guys were treating me like I was like, you guys were treating me like I was like I was in AA. And just the way you looked at me, you were like, please. And I was like, okay. And so it was in a grandma's room, and I go in there, and I'm just like, what are you fucking doing here? Like, what are you doing in my house? And then, and so they were telling me, they were like, and mind you, like, I know you don't like hearing it, but like through that last relationship, I was gaslit a lot. So I went in there, and they were like, oh, well, you don't remember? Like, you were tweaking so much, you called me, and you begged me to come over here. You needed my help so bad. And I was like, what? I was like, love, you just told me, asshole, that she just called you. So what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, why the fuck are you even here? I was like, why would you even answer the phone? Like, oh, why are you even here? I was like, I was mad. I was like, this is not making sense. I was like, why are you here? Get out of my house. Like, if you don't leave, like, I'm getting a restraining order regardless. Like, get out. Like, why? Like, I was just like, I couldn't comprehend. I was waiting for something to be said that made sense for me to be like, oh, that makes sense. No, I was like, what? And I was tweaking. And so I storm out and I'm like, get the fuck out. I was like, get out. Just get out. I was like, get out. And so I went back out and I'm like, I'm even more livid now. I'm like, what is happening? I was like, and I'm like crying at this point because I just spent like 10 minutes being like, no, I didn't. I know I didn't call you. Like, what the fuck? Like, and just being like, oh, like, I know I didn't, but what the fuck? But I was like, no, you're crazy. You're crazy, but it's okay. And so I went out there and I was like, man, I was like, what happened? And then you told me again. I was like, oh my god. And I was just so mad. And then like you went somewhere and then it was just me and grandma and she was in the laundry room and I was like, grandma, I like was retelling her what happened and she was like, yeah, like being like all weird about it. Still like nobody saw anything wrong with it. I was all like,
I just want a piece of fern.
Next one I'm gonna try is this bug. It's a gift for a friend for his birthday. He likes bugs. Look! Cute! Oh my goodness. That's so cute. I can't wait until it's dry. So, I'm frustrated because nobody is like, I'm frustrated. Nobody's irritated. Nobody's thinking that this is weird. I'm just like, regardless of how like crazy I got, why would you guys think that was a good idea? Like, this person knows where we live. Like, we have to move. I was livid. And everybody was like, oh, it's okay. And I was like, and I don't know where Lovey is. Like, cause I guess it was like too much. Like, you were just like, this is a lot. And I was just like,
but I called them?
Yes. And I was just like, but I guess like my like outburst and everything, like how I was acting, I guess was a lot. And I was just like, what? And I just was so confused, so gaslit, so like, what? And then I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning, like, I looked over so fast as I was about to look, and you were gone, and I looked at the time, and I was like, I literally, like,
you never sleep till 9.
The first thing I did, I was like,
sigh of relief.
I was terrified. I was genuinely, like, I was mad. I was just like, because, you know, we don't, like, talk about it, but I was just like, man, like, I went through some shit. I was just like, oh my god, like, we need to move. Like, damn. I was like,
Do you feel like you should talk about it more?
No, I think I dreamt because I smoked super instead of not doing that shit.
Oh, okay. You said, oh no.
Yeah.
Do we want to record us eating?
Okay, so I am still working on my bug. Lovey is gonna find a new picture to do on this small frame.
Little tiny.
We didn't rate this before, and it does have to dry for 24 hours. So we're gonna do our best to get away with the fastest as possible, but we'll probably have to finish the actual coloring part of it tomorrow. So enjoy this montage. How's it look?
Oh my god. Not really good.
This is the bug. Okay, for snack pack, we're back. We kind of cheated. We took a blow dryer and blow dried these a little bit more so that we can paint. They're not fully dried all the way through, but enough that we can paint. Show you this Lovey. That is so cute. Cute. So we're gonna start painting. We're gonna mix blue coloring with Elmer's blue to give it that stained glass look effect. And we're gonna hope for the best.
here are the rest of the pages we decided to do. They turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself, and now we're going to put them in our window so they can shine on in our beautiful home. Thank you.